BamaCentral.com. I'm Katie Wyndham alongside Blake Byler for BamaCentral Courtside after the Crimson Tide's 109-88 victory over LSU. Sixth time this season that Alabama puts up over 100 points. First time in SEC play. Blake, what jumped out to you about Alabama's performance in this game tonight?
Well, I think just the way that this team plays offense, just how dangerous they are. We hadn't seen it in a couple games, and I think it kind of reminded everybody that there are nights where they're not hitting a ton of threes. I think Alabama shot 38, 37% from three again, which is really good, but it's not the best that
Outrageous.
they could be.
Yeah.
It's not outrageous, right? They still were able to put up 109 points just because of how efficient all of these players are on the offensive end. I mean, Mark Sears had 21. Reitzel and Estrada had either 18 or 19. Can't remember which had which. I think every member of the starting five had at least 12 points, and it's changed up that starting five to get more of a boost, and we saw that. So just the fact that this team can put up 109 points while not even having an insane shooting night says a lot. But in the press conference, Oates was not really happy about that. He was just concerned about the defensive effort, the fact that they gave up 88, even though they won by 21 points. He was not happy with the defensive effort and said Alabama's not going to be winning a championship if they can't get that side of the ball fixed. It's kind of what we've heard all season, and we've seen games where they play well, and then we've seen games kind of like tonight where the other team has a good shooting night. Alabama doesn't play as well. It was nice to see them still be able to come away with a 20-point win despite that, but it's something that they're going to need to fix, especially like Oates said, when you have to go on the road to Auburn, go on the road to Kentucky, you still have to play Tennessee in this building.
Right.
It's going to be a lot harder to beat those teams and win a league championship if they're not playing defense to the standard that they need to be.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's things that the defense is going to have to fix. Like you said, it's been an issue all season long. And of course, that's going to be Nate Oates' kind of emphasis in the post game, as much as he likes defense and blue collar effort and things like that. But I mean, also in the post game, when we're talking to the players, Aaron Estrada says, when we score 100 points, not a lot of teams are going to be able to beat us. And so, from the player perspective, and I think maybe that's part of the problem, but it's the mindset of, if they score enough, then they maybe don't have to defend as well, which that's true to some extent. But also, we've seen NATO's championship teams play defense at a high level. We've seen the ones that struggled not play defense as well. And so, but tonight it was enough. The offense really showed out with the over 100 points. Like you said, we saw 5 different guys in double digits scoring. And so it just once again showed the depth and the offensive prowess of this team against an LSU team that's greatly improved from last season. Not the best in the league, but definitely not the worst either. Next up for the Crimson Tide will be a trip to Georgia on Wednesday before they'll be back in Coleman Coliseum next Saturday against Mississippi State.